Ask Yuri. You've got a health and fitness question? I've got an answer.
All right, so Maria wants to know what I do to deal with seasonal colds. Cold or flu season, it comes around. What do I do to stay healthy and not get sick? Well, it's a great question because she's. I'm trying to remember all the whole question here. Again, I'm posting it here so you can read it, but I'm trying to. I don't think I remember all of it. Anyways, let me do my best to answer it. So with the common colds, you really have to look at fortifying your defenses, as I like to call it. Your defense system, your internal army is your immune system. If your immune system is not strong and robust, you will be more vulnerable to getting sick. Because here's the thing. We have been led to believe that getting sick is due to a vaccination deficiency. Okay, so if you get the flu, it's because you did not get the vaccination to prevent the flu, which is a complete load of BS. Okay, I'm not a huge fan of vaccinations. I know this could just enrage a lot of people and create a huge debate, but there I said it. I don't vaccinate myself. I don't vaccinate my kids. I don't believe in vaccinations. At this point in time, unless anything else comes out in the future, that's where I stand right now. What you need to do is you need to build your immune system so that it's naturally able to fight off the bacteria and viruses and the microorganisms that are all over us and inside of us all the time. What happens during cold and flu season is a couple things, okay? So first of all, if 100 people are in the same room and they're all exposed to the same virus or bacteria, why is it that not all 100 people get sick? Okay? What if it was the germ that was always causing the problem, wouldn't we all get sick in that case? No, right? There's very few diseases on this planet that, I mean, maybe like Ebola. I'm not too sure if even Ebola, which is a crazy contagious virus, would create that type of contraction if 100 people are in the same room. Now, with the common colds or even influenza, some people get it, some people don't. Why is that? The difference is what's happening internally, okay? We all have E. coli, we all have influenza A and B all over us at some point, but during the winter, something happens. There's a couple things. First of all, we get much less vitamin D, and vitamin D is very, very important, and it's now said that actually vitamin D could be the predictor or the main reason why so many people get sick during the winter. In the northern hemisphere, that's October to February-ish. In the southern hemisphere, it's kind of May to August or in and around that time. So you need to get more vitamin D. That's a huge thing. It's almost like when you understand how many, I believe vitamin D impacts over 9,000 human genes. There's no other nutrient that does that. Nothing. Vitamin D is the most powerful vitamin nutrient for human health. It's related to everything. Cancer, bone health, obviously the flu and cold, staying healthy, your immune system, even multiple sclerosis. There's a new study in Canada that showed that the reason that Canada has one of the highest incidences of multiple sclerosis in the world is because of low vitamin D. Crazy, right? So vitamin D is really important, but that's just one component. So you need to get more sunlight. You need to get outside, full exposure. Obviously, it's tough in the northern hemisphere in the wintertime if it's minus 30 degrees. And I can tell you this past winter was brutal. I mean, I feel like I've had cabin fever. I barely went outside during the winter. It was like 4.5 months of just cold, garbage weather. And that's one of the reasons I'm heading south from now on. For the wintertime, I'm out of here. It's crazy. Plus, if you've got kids in school, kids are going to, obviously they have a weaker immune system, they're going to contract stuff from other kids and they're all eating stuff and licking their fingers and eating toys. They're going to get sick. I haven't been sick for about 8 years, and then Oscar started school last September and I got sick because, he's bringing new stuff into the house that we're not used to. But again, if my immune system was strong enough to handle that, then there wouldn't have been a problem. But I have an autoimmune condition, which is obviously a bit of a compromise with respect to staying healthy sometimes. Amy had no problems, right? So you just really have to have a strong immune system. Vitamin D is just one component. Your diet is very important. Eating more whole foods, fruits and veggies, you're going to get all the antioxidants, all the vitamins, all the minerals that you need to stay healthy. Zinc, selenium, two really important antioxidants. vitamins A, C, E, okay? Really, really, really important vitamins that are antioxidants that keep you healthy. So I know this could go on and on and on, but in case you haven't got this yet, I have a report called the Flu Fighters, and this is my top 8 natural remedies to fight the flu. And the website is right here. You can grab a copy. It's only like $7, okay? So just grab a copy and you'll discover 8 amazing natural remedies that will fight the flu, keep away the cold, and more importantly, do it by boosting and supporting your immune system. Okay, so you're naturally raising your defense. It's like if the US Army spent even more money on their military and brought in more tanks and more fighter jets, all that stuff to keep the country safe. That's essentially what this is doing, is by fortifying your defenses with these great foods, these great nutrients, you become a lot safer, because the terrorists, all these bugs and germs, are always out there, right? But you need to fortify your internal defenses so that internally things don't change to make them, to activate them, if you will, to become problematic, okay? Because the germ is nothing, the environment is everything. Okay, so with that, I will leave you. Grab a copy of the Flu Fighters report, and I'll see you in the next video.